Hello everybody and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program 2, where we are currently pushing this rover towards land. We appear to have landed in water on Lathe, and it's actually fine. We can make this just fine, with no problems whatsoever. Now, I'm not going to make you sit through this. We're going to be pushing this for a while. We're about halfway there right now. We've got about 300 meters to go from what I can tell. And we're going at about 1 meter per second on 4x time warp. So, well, if we multiplied this by 4, it would be 1.6. That doesn't appear to be quite accurate. It's maybe more like times 3, closer to times 2 maybe. But we're definitely making some amount of progress here. And it's going to take us a while to get it there. So at the current estimation, it would be about 5 minutes of pushing like this. I'm not going to make you sit through that. So I will be back once we are about to shore. See you guys in just a moment. Okay, a real quick check-in here. The distance appears to be further than I had originally estimated. I believe it to be roughly a kilometer from where we landed at this point. So that is a little bit further than I thought. I originally estimated it at about 600 meters, and that definitely appears to be off a little bit. We're still pushing. We'll get there soon. Another quick update here. We're getting very close now. As you can see, the water is getting shallower. We can see the bottom at this point, and that is excellent. We are almost there. If we zoom out a bit here, we can see that the ship is actually not currently visible. Hang on. How far away are we? 820 meters. Okay, we're definitely getting a whole lot closer now. What was that angle? Okay, we need to be about, not there, we need to be about here and pushing. There we go. We're almost there, but we're not quite there yet. Okay, so we are now incredibly close to the shoreline. We're not quite there yet, but we are really, really close now. The real question is, at this point, can we make it up the hill? I don't know. The rover design has had some issues with hills, particularly on Kerbin. Lathe is a little bit less gravity than Kerbin. We'll see. We'll see how that works. But we definitely need to get this thing onto the shore proper, right? We're very, very close here, but we're not quite having the wheels on the ground. It's still floating. So we're going to push this just that little bit further, and then, of course, we've got to travel all the way over to here, where we need to get our crew report. And then we need to go back. So this is going to be a fairly lengthy EVA excursion. It's a good thing we don't have to worry about life support, because this is going to be quite a thing. We can have crew reports from multiple regions, right? Let's grab our research opportunity here. Okay, so that gives us crew observations and surface samples. I think we can grab surface samples from multiple locations as well. What is this experiment in progress? I'm not sure. But if it was available, we probably want to do it. Cool. So that seems fine for now. And we're almost to the shoreline here. We're so, so close. Then we need to get up into this seat. And that could be interesting too. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to do all of this yet. We'll figure that out when we get to the shore. Getting to the shoreline is mission number 1. Of course, it was never planned that we landed in the water, but that ended up being fine. At least relatively so. And of course, lifting off and getting back into orbit will be very interesting. We'll see how that goes. I don't think we're going to have to do a refuel. Assuming we make it back into orbit, we should be okay on that front. So that seems relatively fine, but here comes that shoreline. We are incredibly close now. I'm going to take us off of physics warp. Okay. We are now on the shoreline. And I want to climb up here. Climb. Climb. There you go. Whoa. Okay, Valentina just bounced pretty heavily there. Climb up. Climb. And board. Okay. Whoa, okay, yep. We need to go into here. We need to turn the torque mode into SAS only. And at this point, you can see we are not actually having any of our wheels impacting the ground. So let's put this into all. And let's go like this. And now put it into SAS only. And see about pulling ourselves forward here. We're spinning very heavily over here. Our wheels are now all on the ground in theory. But you can see that we are turning down this direction. This is okay. I kind of figured we would end up having to do this. This wheel appears to be sunken into the mud quite a bit, as does this one. Okay. We don't appear to be doing too much progressing here. We might need to turn up our traction level. Let's try turning our traction level to 5 on all of these and see what happens with that. I've never fully understood what traction level actually does. Okay. We are definitely still spinning our wheels here. No doubt about that. Let's try if we turn it down to 0. What does that do? Nothing in particular. Okay. So that's fine. We are currently stuck in the mud here, and we need to get ourselves out. So here's what I'm going to do. For the time being, I'm going to turn this back to all. And I want to turn this like so. And now the problem here is we can't have this be set to up, right? Which is very unfortunate, but what I want to do is I want to set this into SAS only and try to accelerate out of here a little bit. And you can see it's turning us down this direction, which is definitely not what we're trying to do. So this is a little problematic, for sure. So let's put this back into all mode, and let's lift this up to be about here. And if we do this, I'm wondering right now, what way are our wheels turning when we do this? Hang on, I'm turning on our brakes. Oh, we're out of electric charge. Okay, that'll do it. Okay, I'm turning on our brakes. The front wheels are still spinning, even with the brakes on. Are these broken? They don't appear to be. Okay. They were stuck in the ground, it seems. So we got to get out of here, and our electric charge is low. So we're going to have to let our electric charge regenerate. This is just with RTGs, so it's going to take it a little bit to get that recharged. We got to get moving here, right? That's the core issue, is that we got to get moving. I'm going to turn off our brakes and see what happens. Now I'm going to start trying to move us forward, and it puts us down into the water like this. Okay. So we need to get out of here, and that pretty much means that we are... It's so awkward the way that SAS works in this game with this. We're going to have to push this a little further. So, Valentina, go ahead and hop out. We're going to let that recharge a bit, and we are going to hop down over this side. And we're going to push this out this direction just a little bit. So you can see here, we're not moving very quickly. It's 0.4 meters per second, but we are moving, and so that is something. We are not having our wheels touching the ground right now. We would like to find a location that's maybe a little bit less severe with the height, and this might be it over here. If that's the case, we're going to have to push for a while here, which is quite unfortunate, to be sure. No, Valentina, I don't want you out here. I want you pushing. Back to pushing. Thank you. I was really hoping we'd be able to make our way up this. It seems like we can't. So that is understood, and apparently Valentina has stuff that she can do here. I'm not sure that that's actually true. Go ahead and climb up here. Actually, let's, with it facing this direction, let's push it this direction. And we'll just bring this up to the shoreline again. And hopefully we'll be able to get moving in this sideways directionality. That would be absolutely ideal, because I didn't think that we'd be able to make our way up this, but I hoped we'd be able to go this direction and go around on the rover. That would be the ideal scenario. So we're going to board this, and I'm going to rotate this guy using the SAS. And we need to just try to get out of here. But the SAS is, of course, making this very, very awkward. So I'm going to put this into SAS only mode. I'm going to I'm going to fully turn off the SAS for right now. Okay, no SAS. I just want to bring ourselves forward a little bit here. Yeah, we're trying to turn down this direction, which is definitely not what I want. So I'm going to put this in all mode. Really? All mode SAS off, though. And the SAS is still functioning with the SAS off. I'm going to turn it on and then off again. I guess because it's in manual mode. So we put it in SAS only, and now if we turn the SAS on, yeah, we're going to have to manually do that every time. That is irritating, to be honest. I really don't like the way SAS with rovers works in KSP2. It's a lot easier to manage in KSP1. No doubt about that. So, we're going to have to continue to push this a little bit. That's very clear. Come on, Valentina. I want you to push it. Well, let's just push it this way again. Until you can push it no more. You can see here it's going kind of backwards a little bit, but the wheels are doing all sorts of things. We're actually somehow pushing this. This is definitely breaking the laws of physics because we're on it and we're pushing it. But you know what? It's acceptable. I want to get all of the wheels out of the water. If we can do that here, that would be great. That's interesting. Okay. So I just noted that, as I said last time, the push to mute is not working. It's working in other games. It's only not working in KSP2. I don't know why. It's very interesting. So we're going to board this, and hopefully we'll be able to move. We are not able to move. And I think it's because our wheels are stuck in the ground. I'm like 45% sure that that's what we've got going on here. Let's see what happens if we head back to the KSC and we reload that. I'm interested in seeing if that resets the wheels. It might. We definitely have a bit of a problem going on there. No doubt about that. So we can't move it that direction, but we can push it. This definitely seems to be a KSP2 bug of some sort. So I want to hop into mission control and just double check what our mission here is. Obtain a sample report of the strange creature on Lathe. Do we even have the equipment for that? I don't know if we do. This is going to be interesting, for sure. Let's head into, not the training center, let's head into the tracking station. I'm not sure if we have the tools for a sample report. That's the thing here. That's going to be very interesting, for sure. Let's go ahead and go to... Why do we only have one thing on Lathe? Okay, this is Valentina and the rover. Where's the lander? I think the lander just bugged. I think the lander just went missing. And also, our wheels went back underground again. Okay, we're running into some bugs here. No doubt about it. So, we have to load in a different save then, I think. Let's try loading in the quick save that I made just before we did that, which these are all auto saves. So let's load in this quick save and see if our lander is still there. Because our lander just disappeared on us with 2 Kerbals. And that's, of course, our way home. Okay, yeah, now the lander's out there. And the wheels are only kind of broken. Okay, we're moving at this moment. I'm wondering if these wheels are going in opposite directions. Let's check the invert motor in this back here. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to set this to all mode. I want to... That's interesting. Okay, so these wheels are trying to go this way. These wheels are trying to go this way. That seems correct. So we'll put this in SAS only. And now we need to try to get moving, right? So we've got the traction level at 5 right now. And let's reset that back to 1 at this point. We're not actually making any progress here. So I'm going to have Valentina hop out. We'll try to get our camera under control here. There we go. And we're just going to try to shove this. Okay. Oh, okay. That was awkward. That was very awkward. So it's rolling now. Can we get back up on it, is the question. Can we climb up this wheel? Okay. Brakes on, please. It was rolling. The wheels have now gone back underground, it would appear. Climb out. There we go. This is where I want to be. Cool. So we'll climb up here, and we'll board this. Is this working now? No, the wheels are back underground. Okay, so we're definitely running into bugs here. The wheels are bugged at this moment, and I want to just push this up this way. Yeah, it starts rolling like that. The wheels are no longer bugged. I think this is due to the water, but as long as it stops here, it's going to start rolling the other way. But if we can get it to stop here, and if we can get back up on it. Okay, I'm going to turn the RCS on. So close. Can we get the brakes on, please? Thank you. Okay, we're back, and the wheels are broken again. I think. Maybe not, actually. The wheels may not be broken right now. So what we need to do now, of course, is get onto this thing. And we're stuck. Okay. Yes, we are indeed stuck. I'm going to turn the RCS off. We're stuck in a falling animation. Amazing. Okay, so we can time warp, though. Okay. Well, this is cool. Thanks, KSP2. We're not having any problems whatsoever here. This is very normal. Valentina is working her way out here, I think. Question is, will she just vaporize when she breaks free? I don't know. But I think we have a solution to what's going on with the rover. I'm pretty sure it has to do with the water. Now, we just need to get Valentina free and up on the rover. So we want to go uphill. If Valentina will ever stop falling. Okay. Maybe if we get her into the water? That might trigger a change. I think we're good now. Okay. RCS off, and We're still falling. Okay, I'm going to make a quick save here, and I'm going to reload this quick save and see if that fixes it. Valentina should no longer be falling, in theory. We're definitely having no problems whatsoever. KSP2 is a very, very finished game. Cool. Now it's working fine. So we're going to make our way up to the top of the hill here. That is absolutely fine. And the question is, can we climb up this wheel from here? No. And that apparently breaks the physics a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to turn the RCS on. We're going to jump. That did not go well. Okay. We're going to try that again. Yeah, that's about the distance we can cover. So that's noted. It's a decent distance, to be sure. Just have to nail the positioning on it. Okay. There's got to be a way we can do this. I wonder if we can do something with the suspension to lower this down. We absolutely can. Fantastic. So that should help matters. We were able to get up on top there. Okay. Now we can auto suspension back on. What should the spring strength be? I don't know. We'll fix that in a moment. We need to get up over here. Going to turn the RCS off now. Please go the direction I'm telling you, Valentina. Thank you. Okay, we're going to climb up here, and we're going to board. Beautiful. So we're now aboard, and this suspension should be at 1.04. So spring strength at 1.04 is right there. There we go. Okay. And now, let's see if we can move. These front tires are spinning. Of course they are. Okay, I want to turn this into all mode. And I want to just see about popping these tires out of the ground. There we go. Back into SAS only mode. And they're back in the ground. Specifically this one. Okay. So that is definitely irritating. All mode. Okay. We're able to do this, but this is bringing us back into the water, you see. So, if we turn it this direction, the question is... Yeah, this is really fundamentally broken. Okay, I mean, we can reset the wheels, but now we're back in the water, and we're back at square one. We can turn it, no problem. We can go backwards, but not forwards, and that kind of makes sense. We're going to flip this thing at this rate. Let's not do that. Okay, so the wheels break when they're in the water for some reason. I wonder if this is due to the auto suspension. I don't think it is. Also, we're on auto traction control, I just realized. And I want to grab our SAS here, and I want to put this onto SAS only. Okay. So, let's take this off of auto traction control. And let's do the same thing over here. That's doing something. We're turning as we attempt to go forward. Okay. Well, I want to turn on our... Actually, I don't necessarily want to turn on our brakes. Valentina, you can hop out again. And I want you to be down here. And just start pushing. Well, I don't know what's happening, but something is happening. Okay, whoa. I don't know what that was. This is only mildly broken. No doubt about it. This is mildly broken. The physics on this are so strange. Okay, Valentina, I want you over here, pushing this way. Now we're not able to move this at all. Okay. So Valentina, come on over here. Climb on. And start pushing it this way. This we're able to do. For some strange reason. Okay, I'm going to hop over to here, turn the brakes on. I don't really want it to be doing what it's doing. So, I want to just shove this up here out of the water entirely. Which appears to be something we can do, somehow. I have no real explanation for how this works physically, but it apparently works. So here's my question. What happens if we shove this, with the brakes on like this, all the way up to the top of the hill? We see that this wheel just popped out of the ground. This one's in the ground right now. But we can just keep shoving this, like this, all the way up to the top of the hill, in theory. Right? There's absolutely nothing stopping us from doing this. Also, there was that big splash which told me that maybe something was breaking. But I don't actually see anything broken, so... Also, we're currently doing a soil sample and still pushing at the same time. This is a very functional game. I really question the physics here. No doubt about it. But it is about time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, hopefully, we'll be on our way over to here. If we have to walk, I'll do it, but I'm not going to be happy about it. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Andy McGar, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Tommy Kintogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time. This is so ridiculous.